Good morning, Sir Samuel Philip. My name is Darren from Binus Global Class with the name of 27023124442. And now I'm going to explain my AOL project for database system, which is Marine Data Normalization or Marine Observation for Database System. So for the introduction, our title is Marine Observation Database System. My purpose to choose this presentation is to manage and analyze data related to marine observations efficiently. Besides that, I want to ensure that the data stored in a structured and normalized form, which is 3NF. And for the key components, we have these 5 major components, which is observers, species, locations, equipment, and observations. Uh, For the database tables in 3NF, they include like tables and primary keys, which is observers that include like observer ID, species, which is included like species ID, locations, which included like location ID, equipment, which include like equipment ID and observations. So for the ERD or the entity relationship diagram, I used a Crowfoot notation, which represents one-to-many relationships. For example, from observers to observations, species to observations, locations to observations, and equipment to observations. And lastly, for my SQL code implementation, SQL code highlights like creation of tables with primary and foreign keys. And I also make an insertion of sample data to insert values into it. So for the normalization process in the unnormalized form or UNF, I use data stored without structure leading to redundancy. And for the first normal form or 1NF, ensure atomic values in each field and remove repeating groups. For second normal form, I eliminate partial dependencies and ensure all non-key attributes are fully dependent on the primary key. And for the third normal form, I ensure non-key attributes depend only on the primary key. So for the sample data entries, for observers, I have John Doe and John Smith as the data sample. For species, I choose blue whale or mammal and coral reef invertebrate as the sample data. For locations, I use, for example, like Pacific Ocean, Great Barrier. For equipment, I choose for sample data like hydrophone, submarine camera. And lastly, for observation, I choose sightings, depth observed, and notes. And for conclusions, successfully normalized the database to 3NF, created an ERD to visualize relationships, and wrote SQL scripts for database creation and database manipulation. So that's it for my presentation. Thank you.